What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. Now, last episode, we had to get the materials for everything that was over at our mining area. So we had to get all the, materials for the quartz farm, the redstone farm, the ore farm, the coal farm, everything like that. So what I did last night is we streamed. We streamed getting every single material for every single farm. So now we shouldn't have to worry. Every single one of these has exactly what they need, hopefully, and we shouldn't have to worry about anything not being correct. I even got the meshes in because I forgot to put those in the list. Yeah, that's right. I use my brain. Not really. It was more of a pain than actually helping. So there were so many things I had to make, especially, where are they? Oh, right here. 6 precision mechanisms. That's insane. Only 3 went through the first time, and then I had to make another 3. That was great. I was like a pain of wonders. So helpful. Yeah, we got all of them done. So now we just got to build every single farm. And then we got to do a power farm that can hold all this. So great. So what we're going to do, we're going to put each one of these, or come on, I'm going to put each one of these like this. I'm going to put them in order of the sign. So coal, ore, quartz, redstone. And we're just going to do that on our hotbar. All right. So we got our backpacks. We got the coal one right back here. We got ore right here. We got quartz and redstone. These should, and I mean should, be literally everything we need to make these farms. And I'm really hoping so, because if not, I really don't want to come back here and remake some more stuff. Now, if it's some simple stuff like cobblestone, yeah, sure we can. I got that right here. Ignore this. I got lazy again. So, hooray. Let's go ahead. Let's go back. Let's get all these farms started, and then we got to get a power system. So, it's going to be a little bit crazy because I need to try and power 9 machines. And hopefully I could do it all off of one power system, which would be nice. And I won't have to worry about stupid stuff ever again. Yeah, we got all the materials. Well, we got all the materials on stream last night. So if you do want to catch a stream, we are going to be streaming tonight at 9. So one, that gives you a little bit of time to view the video, watch it, do whatever you want to it, whatever. And then if you want to jump in at 9 o'clock when we start, we're probably going to be doing some more Minecrafts going on the survival, or not the survival only world, what? The streaming only world. If we have any ideas that we got to do for this one, we'll get the materials or whatever we need for this, and then we'll go for the streaming only world. We have a lot of things that we're going to have to do. But yeah, if you do want to check out our stream, everything's in the description. Yeah, let's get to throwing all this stuff into our item vault. Now I should have some more funnels. Now, I don't need that many. I just need one here. Technically, I don't mess that up. Whoopsie. I keep pressing B and it takes me to that one. I don't want to go in that one. I want to go in this one. Where's my wrench? I'm a little bit dumb. Never mind. We'll flip that. So first one we're going to do is the coal farm. So let me make sure I have the schematic set for this one. And then we got to go in and place it. Coal farm mining. Nice and simple. All right, so this will be our coal farm. We got to make sure we have everything set correctly. Rotate it around because we have our power in the back. That's where everything goes. Is there an extra block down here? I think so. There we go. So all that will go in here. We just got to get a belt that can go through and that. That has a filter of coal. These should automatically all have the filters that come with it, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about anything. And then we just got to put lava here, so we're going to have to dig down right under this one. Put the fun little lava, and yeah, that should be good. It'll stop there, get whatever it needs, and power should be powered. The power system is to power. Oh yeah, power will be back here, so we just got to drill into that wall just a little bit and try and figure it out. So that is one. Let's go ahead and put our backpack. I just put our whole backpack in there. That was not what I wanted. Give me that. Sinking your coal. I'm really hoping you're coal because I may have just messed this up. Okay, so these ones are quartz and redstone. Coal or quartz, redstone. That's how we have it. So this one should be the coal one. Maybe not. Okay. Let me get another thing like this. I'm gonna try and get a few blocks in between this. Bonk. Do that. Have that. Go boom. I'm gonna put that one in there. We can rotate that. Get everything from my backpack. Get everything from this. Alright, so this should be everything in the coal farm. Should be. I'm really hoping. Because if not, I'm going to cry. Very much. Where's our schematic? Okay, that's still over there. Let's put this in. Let's get our clipboard just to verify. Stone bricks. Brother, I put stone bricks in there and you're telling me I did not. Or if I just throw these extra in. I know I put stone brick in there. I need 79 more. Brother, I put them in. What the hell? I'm gonna go schizo. Just a little schizo. I knew something like this was gonna happen. I need 55. It doesn't say I need any more super glue. I mean, it just says one. But not sure about that. I'll probably grab that from here. Oopsie. Oh, come on. I need more Why you gotta do this to me? Thing is, I can't take it from these ones. Well, that's for that machine. So I actually have to go back to get cobble, turn that into stone, turn it into stone brick. Oh man, this is gonna be a very long day if everything keeps going wrong, which I'm hoping it doesn't. All right, so we got more. We have the 55 that we for some odd needed. I don't know why we needed 55, but apparently we do, even though I put some in there. So there, we got all that. I can now take this, throw it in here, and I don't have to worry. So now we can head back to our mining area and hope everything works. Now that I think about it, it was saying that was just for one. I times everything by 3, so maybe I was just short a good chunk, which makes no sense because I put everything in there. I'm lost. All right, let's throw this in. Let's double check. Because yeah, I think we're still off by a whole bunch just because we still got to do 2 other farms. Yeah, I mean, it will work on that one, but like, I mean, yeah, because we tripled it. Because this says 5 mechanical saws. We have 15 in there. So we did triple it. So hopefully it works. Let me get my non-existing gunpowder that I have to go back to my base for. Oh, brother. All right, so we got our gunpowder in. Let's go ahead and start this. I can't do the whatever, the replay mod, because it decides it doesn't want to work anymore, which is great. That's a nice little surprise. So we just got to get these, which sucks because that means there's no schematic or no what schematics, what, there's no replays anymore, which sucks because those are actually fun. They were able to put music in them, but now I can't. I need some iron. I gotta make a bucket, even though I have like 700 different buckets. Hey, look, it's done. See, there's still some in here. Okay, so it says we have it, but no stone brick. So let me get this then. Yeah, I need stone brick again. Brother, I thought I put stone brick into it. I may be going schizo. I may be going schizo. You know what? I'm just going to go back. I'm going to make a whole bunch of stone brick. A whole bunch. Because why not? Might as well just have 7,000 stacks of it sitting in there. Nothing crazy. Nothing worrying at all. That should make it to where I don't have to come back and suffer anymore. All right, so it said about 109 things of stone brick. I have 512. We should be perfectly fine. And yes, I did steal it from my machine because I don't have any other way to get cobblestone. So now we gotta go back once again and hope that we don't have to come back. And then we can make all the coal farms and all the other farms so we don't have to ever freaking worry. As you can tell, I'm losing it just a little bit. Oh well. All right, so we got the first one done. We got this one. I believe it's laid out. I can't remember. Do I have this? Yes. Why are these? Oh, kill my block placements for not right. What a nice surprise. So we can place that in. That is set correctly. It is not saying we need anything, even though 109 stone bricks. Are you going to tell me what those little things in there are? That's called stone bricks. Let me get one of these real quick. Put that on it. Saying there's no stone brick. Brother, I put stone brick in there. Is that not stone brick? Am I going schizo? Am I losing it? I'm probably going crazy. Right? Throw everything back in. No, I made stone tiles like a fuck idiot. That would make sense. I made stone tiles like an idiot. I don't need stone tiles. I need stone brick. Oh, they were stone brick. I already just turned. I give up on life. Get those out of my inventory. Let's break this. Let me get everything back out. All right. Now let's verify again. Stone brick. Okay. So yeah, all we need is stone brick now. Let me head back to my base again, get stone brick, and then we'll come back. Fun little jump cut. All right, so I got the stone brick finally in there. Yeah, 576. Sure, we'll go with that. Might as well. Let's do a double check and just go. All right, we can start. Let this make whatever it needs, and then we can move the schematic over to that one. And then we got to swap over to a different farm. I also got to hope a tree can, build in here, because if not, that's gonna suck. So I got to see if I could get a tree. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of light needed, so we're going to add some lanterns, maybe some torches. Do that. We'll add a torch to it just so it can spin around and basically have light constantly on every machine. That one is complete. Perfect. There we go. And then we just got to move this over to this one. All right, we'll do this. Power's in the back, storage up front. There we go. And we'll do a double check just in case we have everything pretty good. And let that go. Nice. Not too bad. This one is the ore farm. So this one's the big machine. And I can tell by the 6 rotation speed controllers. And that should be pretty close to being finished. Maybe a little bit more here and there, but it should be fine. And done. The torch to that. This goes off a power system back here, so we do have to power that. I need to get a power system. I'll probably see if I could do one large power system, like one back here in this corner that can just power all these. Hopefully it works. Hopefully. I don't know if it actually will, but we'll have to try that out. Let's swap our schematics. Let's do the ore farm. All right, there we go. I was about to say, no way we still have stuff in there. Let's add that in. Let's get our funnel so we can kick everything out. All right, there we go. We'll throw all that in. All right, So we should have nothing in there. And then schematic not positioned. Let's go ahead and rotate this one to where we have this set. We'll do this and we'll do that. So now everything here will get put out, drop into a funnel or whatever, and that would drop everything out and obviously separate itself. All right, not too bad. We just gotta let that build now. All right, I think I threw a backpack in there. I did. Damn. Fuck, I threw a backpack in there again. All right, so all of that is out of that backpack. The ore farm should have everything. This should be, well, this one. This one should be quartz. This one should be, yeah, one should be redstone, one should be quartz. Oh, if I can remember it. We'll verify everything. Yep, there's all that. Cool. Place and start. I will have to get rid of all those wool blocks, but that should be pretty easy. And it's already almost done. And it's complete. Perfect. Now the power has to come in on this one. So it has to come in over here. So we'll have to get that one set. All right. Not too bad. Let's add some light to it. Gotta, light it up a little. All right. So we got ore farm done. We need the other two. Let's go back. Throw another ore farm in. All right. And we'll just start this one up. Ooh, we got a lot of things that we got. And then we have, I think this one's the quartz. Yes, this one's the quartz because it needs soul sand. And this one's the redstone. Okay. All right. A little bit simple. We just gotta let that go now. Where's my torches? There we go. All right. We just need one more. Basically do the same thing over and over and over again. All right. There we go. We're actually just going to mirror this one to where it's the same thing like that. Everything should be the same. It's just mirrored over. Yeah, that would be fine. All right. There we go. Start. I should have all the materials for it. No, it should be pretty simple. All right, and that one is complete. These should all be set to fixed speed. 16, 256. Okay, max power. Nice. All right, so we got all the ore farms done. Now we just need the redstone ones. Or which one's in the back here? Back is quartz. Okay, so let's do the quartz farms. All right, so yeah, this one's the quartz one. So we got to do this one first. Where is my quartz farm? Quartz farm. There we go. Bonk. And then we just bring this over. There we go. I just got to get all the materials in here first. All right, all that is in. Let's verify real quick, just in case I didn't put the right materials in. I did. Cool. All right, we'll let that one start, and hopefully it doesn't break. All right, well, that's one quartz farm done. Pretty easy for the other two. There we go. Which one was here? This one. We'll do that. We'll start that one. So this is where lava goes. So I should just be able to place lava in that. And then I just need water on the other side over here. So that should be pretty simple. And same thing for that one too. We're basically just gonna need a whole bunch of lava and water. All right, and it's almost done. And bingo. Ouchie. And for the other one. All right, I'll let that one go, and then we can swap to redstone. All right, there we go. That is fun. We got all the quartz farm. Now we just gotta hit redstone. Let's do this. All right, and there we go. Did it actually place the mesh in here? It didn't. I never placed the meshes. Oh yeah, the meshes are still in there. Okay, so we have to go through and manually place those. Oh well, it's in there. Let's just throw these ones in, and then we are good to go. Kind of. We still gotta fill everything with, well, the liquids. We also gotta push this back a little bit to hopefully get our tree farm. All right. All of our farms are finally complete. We don't have any more farms to take care of. So now we are good to go. Not too bad. Break this. Let's break that. We'll throw something back in our backpack, because why not? And let's actually get another funnel so I can pop these meshes. There we go. And let's just break these, because I don't need them anymore. Well, I do, but I don't need to use them right now, at least. All right, so this one needs, what's this one do? This does gravel into the advanced, so you are an advanced one. You go in there. I just realized I need way more. I'm a little bit dumb. I need a lot more. Whoopsie. All right, so I need one more advanced one, and then I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of them. I might as well, just so I have them. I'll make like 10 of each, 10 advanced and 10 normals. But we gotta head back to base now. All right, do that. I need more sticks, please. All right, I have the meshes. I have the normal mesh, and then I have the advanced mesh. Advanced goes in here because why not? One for the quartz. Let me go through this again because I somehow forgot. Quartz is an advanced. Okay, so I need 3 advanced. You go in there. This one's another quartz. Yep, there we go. And then over here is this one. No, it's this one. There we go. And then we just need the other ones over here. All right, and then we do this one, and then we do that one. Perfect. All right, so everything now has a little mesh thing. We don't need anything for these ones because, well, why would we need a mesh for coal? Let's move this down a little bit. Or out a little bit just so we have a little bit of space for the trees. Because I need space for the trees. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, so we got those. We just got to power everything and then that should be fine. So now we just got to power everything. That's something I'm going to do. We're actually going to have the pillars right here. Yeah, we'll do that. And these will be for each train car. Now, these are going to have to drop pretty far down just because I'm going to have so many things next to it. So we're going to have to try and fix that. But alright, so yeah, all the items on this side or car one will come over, go onto a belt. They'll basically jump off the belt, go onto a fan. That fan will push it all the way up and hopefully go into a filter or a funnel. That will go onto like a little barrel and that will move it over for everything in train car one right here. So pretty good. And then train two would do same thing. Train three does same thing. Now what we're going to do, let me just add these. We're just going to add a little line down each of these just so I know where each car is. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Let me move that over. Let me get some signs real quick so I can label everything I need. All right, there we go. Time to go back. All right, so this will be car one. This one is car two. And of course, car three. And then we put some over here. Car one, car two, and then these will be car three. So we got to get it to where everything, all car three can go here, all car two lines up with this, and all car one lines up with this. But we also got to get it to where all the power over here can go to each one of these. So we're probably going to have to go a little bit further down and try and figure that out. But oh well, it's going to be a lot of work that we got to do. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of all this wool because we're not going to need it. We have our selections already set. Just got to use the drill. It makes it so much easier for everything. All right, there we go. And then we have one more little set over here. Should be pretty easy to get. Now we just got to figure out power for all these, which means we're going to have to build a power system that is, one, self-sufficient, but also can hold practically everything that we ever need. Hooray. And technically what we could do, I'll just throw all that stuff in there. We could actually just get power system from our workstation. We could just take that power station, bring it over, or not bring it over, just make the same type of one. So we definitely could do that. So we do have a power system that we can already make. We just gotta get the materials for it. So hooray. So we do have some things that we still gotta work on. We gotta get the power. We also gotta build the houses out there or the industrial buildings, whatever we're doing. I don't have any idea for that yet. We then also have to build the bridge for that whole outside area, but that can wait. So with that being said, let me go to sleep real quick. But we are going to be ending today's video right here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. It's basically a whole bunch of different variety type stuff, more games, fun stuff like that. We also have started recently streaming on Twitch and Quick. We are going to be streaming tonight. Probably doing some more Minecraft. Not fully sure, but if you do want to check that out, that is also in the description. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Also, thank you all for the support. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, goodbye. Have a good one.